What's good? It's 12 on Monday. I kind of want to check. I think retrograde is already went direct. I'm not mistaken. Show. One of my homegirls, one of my homegirls is performing in Greensboro on the 30th. So I was looking at that like, oh shit, I want to go. So Anya, if you coming up here for Chelsea's gig on the 30th, let me know because I'm trying to be in the building. All right. Shit. I knew this was going to happen. Hopefully there's really not a lot of wind today. Yesterday trying to do readings out here was insane. Bowdy, yeah, shawty, bowdy. Alright. How we gonna do this, y'all? We gonna do it by zodiac sign. I don't know how I wanna do it. How I wanna do it. She said you ain't fucking good. Oh, that was so nasty. Blow it back, bring it back, bring it back. No one have to shut you down about no stats. Don't wanna have to chase you down about no stats. Let's see who source. I'm being told not to worry about the signs, but to just do a collective reading. Thank you, source. Should I go live too at the same damn time? Nah, I'm not gonna go live. Fuck this shit. Fuck that shit. Shotty about it. Alright, source, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the trap fam? For this week, October, what's today's date? October 18th through October 20. The 18th through the 24th, 2021. We got a lot going on. Retrograde goes direct or just went direct. We got the full moon and Aquarius is coming up on Wednesday. There's a lot. something's happening tomorrow. What's the messages for them ancestors? We need to be able to flow and honor rest this week. Allow things to just drift. Don't try to plan too much of anything this week. Just try to allow things to flow naturally and focus on bring everything back to your focus. Bring everything back to your own healing, and try to connect everything this week. Start putting the pieces together, the puzzle pieces that you've been getting. Start putting it together and allow yourself to experience the blueprint of how to get back to the basics, of how to simplify your life, how to simplify this healing journey that you've been on. Spending time outside, earth signs and water signs. I'm picking y'all up heavy with this. Following fire signs too. Making sure that you're being present. This morning, anytime in the past that I've had to deal with seeing her father, because he abused me, I automatically go into this mindset of like feeling like I have to prepare myself for war. I had to really connect with that emotion this morning as I instantly took to Twitter and instantly started asking for, I even put it in the chat asking for y'all to send me love. But in that moment, it was like I deleted both posts because I gave it to myself. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. Niggas weren't really up like that. But had I not taken a moment to listen to my intuition by being in the moment, staying in the present, then I wouldn't have been able to understand that that was something that I was actually releasing, not something that was coming up for any other reason other than to release. There hadn't been a time since I got serious about my healing when it came to that situation. There hadn't been a time that I had to interact with him and see him. And as I've placed boundaries, it's become harder for him to control me the way that he used to. And so now the dynamic has changed. He doesn't do as much for Taylor as he used to, but I don't force it. I simply made a call and said she has to get these teeth removed. I don't know if it's going to be a long surgery. I don't have a lot of details about it, but I think that you should be here. At first, he had to work. He told me he would let me know. And he was late, but he showed up. And they're together, and that's all that matters. So right now, I think it's going to be very important for us to learn how to allow things to flow. If there's old ways, old behaviors, old responses that come up, tap in with your higher self. Connect with your higher self. Connect with your divine team to find out what you need to do to get yourself back centered in that moment. Because this is going to be the key right now in how you process these moments and how you bring yourself back centered every time. Y'all had mentioned in the chat that you feel the shift coming and that you feel the shift is already here. This is the shift. So in the present, being self-aware of what's happening and how you have the ability to control certain things in it. The thing that we all struggle with controlling the most is our emotion and our response. We let our emotions take over and do the responding for us. Now is going to be the time to show that you've healed from that and that you can connect with your higher self and really comfort the inner child, the inner self. Wow. Surrender to the miracles. Recognize the power that you have. And recognize that what you might be wanting to call in is so small. Like we've been playing it small for too long. I'm behind on sending out packages because I've been playing it for small for so long that I had more orders than shipping. I had more orders come in like that than I had shipping materials to send shit off. I had came up with all these ideas of how to send things or how to all these products and ideas of what to create, and now that they're created, it's like, oh well, I really would rather ship it in something like this or rather do like this. um I've been like customizing packaging to come up with logo, like to I think I've come up with the new logo, which is fucking insane. It's just a lot of shit that's been coming together, but I've had to surrender to trying to have it come one specific way. So this surrender your attachment to results is really tapping in with that, allowing yourself to flow and understand that the things are coming together the way that they're supposed to. You don't see the vision. You just have a piece of the vision. You can't put everything together with that one piece. It's like trying to put together a puzzle piece. I mean, a puzzle, and you ain't even got all the pieces. You don't see the full picture. How do you see the full picture? You tap in with your full self. You call back all your energy. You do the healing work that needs to be done. There's a lot of people that I'm picking up really need some like shamanic work. You have the awaken your inner shaman and the surrender to complete healing, as well as calling back your full power. There is a lot of energy here that is chakra work, energy work, releasing, getting things out of your aura field. There might even be a need for a lot of aura cleanses. Tobacco aura cleanses is going to be, I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of those this week. You have to trust that the things that are trying to fall away are for your better good. There's really a need for you to like just really get back to how the things that are nudging you, go ahead and surrender to. For me personally, one thing in particular that's been nudging me is how well I'm nourishing my body. My spiritual self and my mental self, I am like on point with. My energy, I'm on point with. But my physical body, I'm not. I don't eat and I don't work out. And when I say I don't eat, sometimes I legit don't eat. Like, I have not really ate a meal in a couple of days since I ate that Jamaican food. So actually, before the Jamaican food, it was a couple of days that I hadn't ate. And I don't realize it until I do a Reiki session and I'm like fucking drained. But it's not nothing other than I just need to like do better with my personal body. Okay? So, I feel like there's a lot of things that some of you internally, your intuition has been telling you that you need to make some adjustments and make some changes and allow some things to like naturally flow out of your life and replacing it with something more healthy. I feel like there's going to be, for the divine feminine, there's going to be some major shifts this week. A lot of us are going to be realizing that we've been, our internal healing has been paying off in our bloodline. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be revealed this week. A lot of you are going to be learning a lot of things about your family, your bloodline, and it's going to be important for you to hold space for your mothers, aunts, grandmothers, grandfathers, fathers, aunties, uncles, sisters, brothers, cousins. Just hold space and listen. Just be present. There's a lot of things being revealed. 1818. There's a lot of secrets that are gonna be coming to the full, like, to the table. Like I say, you're gonna be picking up a lot of pieces to this puzzle, and you're gonna be able to understand things a little bit better, and you're gonna be able to have a little bit more grace because you're gonna understand that people are just fucking people. If you take the title off of who a person is, then you'll be able to have a lot more love and compassion towards them. We was just talking about this earlier. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. You got to drop your protection shield, this guard that you have up, when it comes to the things that you're trying to allow to come into your life. How you gonna how you gonna play it small with your own dreams? That's not what we were supposed to be doing. This is honestly confirmation to what I had just said. So I'm not even, like, I'm getting to a place now with my reading. I'm not even going to be repeating myself a bunch of times and making this shit long winded. So this is literally saying what I had just said. Protection guard, drop your shields. Summer, bask in the joy and light. White witch, be the light. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences, with the overall energy being winter. Take care of your needs. So anytime, I told y'all, anytime that a season card comes up, is either the first or the last card. When I'm using this particular deck, it always lets me know that's the season that we can start expecting to see a lot of these things shifting and changing. By the overall energy being winter, take care of your needs, I've been talking about a winter season and us needing to be prepared for this winter season. So that's why I'm saying this is confirmation. Now is the time to start understanding how to remain calm and how to remain patient in those moments where things are really testing you and you have to shift your energy to get back centered. Now is going to be an important time to really call back your power, fully heal from the trauma wounds, the abandonment wounds, the neglect wounds. These things aren't going to be like a complete full healing. You ain't going to never deal with it again. But when you start working on it, you start going back in your timeline. You got to start working on the things that are closest in your timeline that are affecting you the most, because as you start releasing, you continue enjoying in the moment. So you release some, you enjoy. You release some more, you enjoy. So that's the rotation that we're on. So once you understand that, you know that there's going to be times where you're going to have to face some things. How are you going to continue to maintain balance in this flow so that way you don't have these drastic lows and these really high highs? Do you see what I'm saying? You'll feel me. You feel me. It's crazy how this whole blunt continued to burn out. Like, I was done with it, but it continued to burn out, and I feel like I've been smoking the whole thing. Like, I still feel high as hell. Feel like I'm getting higher. The underworld, the healer. What I'm picking up from this is you need to understand the healer and not me, the healer within you. There's like, you need to understand how you're wired, how you're programmed, how you operate, what works for you. You got the poet with the overall energy being the ring. The things that you say, the things that you speak, that's the commitment that you're making right now with the spirit world, with your higher self. When you make this commitment, it's going to be things that are going to be you have to release things to make that space. The things that are trying to release. This is reminding me of a lot of like crow energy, raven energy. So I'm going to make sure that I post in the chat about the raven energy, because I see a lot of ravens on this card, and then I'm seeing how Saturday it was just so many that were just taken off in the sky. that energy feels very related. It feels very related to this energy that I'm picking up right now. It's like things are coming out, lifting off, and then what's here is growing. It's not anything from the outside pouring back in. It's growing from within. Wow. It said your commitment is being tested as an overall energy before I started pulling cards. I have been saying this the whole time. Adjustments are required. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I think this is a full moon in Aries. It's not a new moon, but it is in Aries. So that fiery energy. What needs to release? A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. I swear this is exactly what I was saying. So again, sources showing y'all through me how these gifts are changing. Like, we're 26 into this video, and it's just crazy how far I don't want to say how far I've come, but just how much I've been able to release and trust this gift so much more. And y'all have, like, literally been witnessing it the whole time. It's as authentic as it can get. Fucking card came out again. Don't play with me. Your favorite readers come to me. Deadass. I need to pop my shit more. Like, I am one of the best right now. And I know that. But I don't speak on it. Like, if you knew that the impossible was possible, what would you do? You would go after that shit, right? You wouldn't question it. You would just do it. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. It's 12:30. You would be about that action. Wow. And then I get a text message from I love it. So I had got a text message from somebody that has a business that has the word action in it. I'll put it that way. What I said is not their business name, but it's like the same type shit. You might think that things are going to go in your life one way. You might think that you want one particular thing in life. But baby, that shit is not set in stone. That is something that you have made yourself believe that you were going to get. And that is not what your higher self is telling you that you are going to be receiving or that you already have. And you just haven't been open to recognizing it. This love, I don't want to say I'm sick of talking about love, but it's very, we're working on heart chakra this week. So it's time for you to make that decision. It's time for you to step out of this crossroads and choose which direction you're going to go in. Are you going to focus on your healing, or are you going to continue to look for love in all the wrong places? Deadass. Dead ass. Four Cups energy is all about you're being offered something, but you want to look at it. This swerved in reverse. Y'all saw the card spin. So you're being offered love, but you're looking for it in this toxic ass energy because that's what you've made yourself believe that you wanted. When reality is, this is what you're being called to actually step away from. Because you have to start stepping into new energy. You have to create the love that you want. There's been so many times where I've like had one-on-ones with y'all and been like, okay, so justice is being served. What kind of energy, what kind of love are you trying to call in? Are you trying to call in night energy? You still want to call in like, you know, these fuck boys? Or are you trying to like really step into this emperor energy? It's time to get very clear on what type of energy you actually want to call into your life. And in order to do that, you have to start giving yourself this new type of love that you're looking for. If you want a certain type of love, but you can't describe it, then you need to get focused on this new beginning and create unconditional love for yourself and for the things around you. That's where the healer comes into place. That's where the healer comes into place. You start manifesting what it is that you actually want. Nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself, making sure that you are provided for and all your needs are met, and not waiting for someone to do it for you. The hard work is paid off. It's time for you to really like start doing. Now it's time to take action. Start doing the things you've been saying that you needed to do. You've done all the homework. You've done all the research. You've done all the prep work. Now it's time to do the fucking work. Period. Period. Thank you, Source. You put that together so beautifully. Let's see. We had 32 minutes. So I'm going to pull from the Four Agreements deck. And then whatever comes up from the Four Agreements, this is honestly going to be what kickstarts some of this. I'm going to start using the Four Agreements book to piggyback off of some of this. So just be prepared for that to start. It's probably not going to be in the chat. It's probably going to have to be something that I'm going to do on the site. Because I feel like it's going to require me to post a lot. I have this feeling that this is the only one they want me to focus on. So it says, always do your best. Honor yourself. Honor the man or woman that you are. Take the risk to express your dream. Take action. Taking action is about living fully and expressing what you are. I cannot make this shit up. Fucking I did the wrong thing. Damn, that's crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna pull I'm gonna pull a message to find out what we need to focus on with the heart chakra this week. When I do this heart chakra Reiki. Yeah. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Someone from your past. Uh, Speaking, releasing things from your past. I'm picking up. Reminding yourself that you deserve love. Maybe things were said to you in the past from somebody that you had a very strong connection with, and the chemistry just felt really strong, and so you kind of like held on to everything that they said and did, and they could have said some shit that won't, you know, and now you're in this place where you question if you deserve. It's become an addiction because you've become codependent on all these types of red flags. It's like these little on Twitter, all these red flag tweets that's been going around. It's like that shit's really actually been triggering you, and it's been stirring up some shit within you. This is the thing that actually needs to be focused on releasing right now. But it's not for you to worry about because it was a past life relationship. It was a past life connection that had to happen. It's like a divine timing thing. So it's not that you held on for it for too long and you would have been in a different situation now, or things would have worked out with this last person if you would have just, no, it's not. That's not for you to focus on. This happened divinely. This was a part of the plan. This is why they're asking for you to honor yourself. Taking action is trusting and believing who you are and living fully in who you are. Knowing that you deserve love, giving yourself that love, introducing yourself to this new energy that you want to experience. You don't want to build your foundation of this new love with someone else, because when that person, if that person is not going to be in your life for forever, then you have to start over again with building your foundation. So why not build your own foundation this time? So that way when you go into another relationship or whenever you do connect with another energy, you and that person can build something together for that connection. You don't have to you don't have to build it on your foundation. Your foundation is already solid. At this point, you know how to do it, so therefore you can pick another place, and then you two can build this together. So that way, if you need to walk away, you still got your shit. Okay? And I know it's hard chakra because my heart today has been so heavy. There's been this pain right here all day. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. This is a beautiful reading. We at 38 minutes. I love y'all. I'm about to tap in with some work that we actually need to work on this week. So I will see y'all in a little bit.